Are you trying to reduce your weight? Some of you might have put some extra kilos and now you have no idea or you are struggling how to get rid of those extra kilos from your body. Welcome to episode number 15 of my weight loss journey. In this video today, I'll be sharing the meal plan, some basic and easy recipes, and also the calorie intake for day number 14, which is the end of week number 2. As you are already aware that there will be 17 episodes in this series, and today this is episode number 15. So in episode number 16 tomorrow, we are going to discuss cheat days. And then in the last episode, I'll be concluding this whole weight loss series, and I will explain that how you're going to continue your diet plan so that you are on the correct road and correct pathway for your weight loss. Before I start this video today, I'm going to request you to please subscribe my channel, press on the bell icon so that whenever I'm posting a new video, you get notified. And also I request you to please share these video series to anyone who is looking to reduce their weight. So let's have a look at the meal plan for today. So if you look for at the breakfast, we are going to start our day with what we call loaded veggie eggs. And then for our snack number 1, we are going to have kiwi. Then for our lunch, we are going to have mixed veggie soup. And then for snack number 2, we are going to have congee. And then for our dinner, we are going to have poached chicken. And then before we sleep, we need to take green tea. So let's start preparing for our breakfast. So please make sure that you have 2 glasses of water before you take your breakfast. So if you see on my screen, what I have taken few vegetables. There are green beans, for example. You can add tomatoes if you would like, or you can add mushrooms. You can add, for example, corn. So there are different sorts of vegetables that you like. For onions, for example, so you can take some quantity, let's say 200 grams of vegetables all together, chop them into smaller pieces, and then take some amount of oil, very little, even less than half the teaspoon, only few sprinkles, and then you just need to saute your vegetable for some time, and then we are going to add 2 eggs. And then you can also add some sort of spices. For example, you can add salt and pepper or any other spices that you would like. But please make sure that it is not too spicy, because we don't want to drink water during the meal or after the meal, because it can actually dilute the stomach acid. And you can see that our egg is ready. If you look at the number of calories, there are 215 calories in this meal. And then for snack number 1, we are going to have kiwi. You can have any seasonal fruit, but again, make sure that we are not eating too much. So I've taken 80 grams of kiwi. And if you look at the number of calories, there will be 48 calories. But please make sure that we have 1 glass of water before we have this snack. Now, moving on to the next part of the video, and that is preparation for lunch. So for our lunch, we're going to have mixed veggie soups. So you have seen, like I have prepared a few soups in previous episodes as well. So it's very simple and easy. So you can take vegetables of your choices. For example, you can take carrots or green beans, for example, or you can take white radish, for example, or zucchini, for example, and then you can just chop them into smaller pieces. You need to add 2 liters of water and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Put the vegetables in, and then you can add some sort of seasoning. You can also add ginger or garlic paste if you would like, and then cook it for 30 to 40 minutes. But before you have your lunch, please make sure that you have 2 glasses of water, because it is very important to stay hydrated. As I said, for your weight loss, 8 glasses of water are very, very important. And then you can have as many bowls as you would like, because obviously the vegetable soup will not have too many calories inside it. So if you look at the number of calories, there are roughly 297 calories for this particular meal. Now, moving on to snack number 2, we are going to have congee. You have seen episode number 5 probably. If you have not, please watch that. I've discussed in details how to prepare congee. It is fermented drink. It has got loads of prebiotics and probiotics, and they are very, very good for your gut health. So we are consuming 300 milliliters of congee, but please make sure that before you have your congee, please have 1 glass of water. And if you look at the number of calories, there are 50 calories in this drink. But please make sure that we are not drinking too much of it. We should not be consuming more than 300 milliliters of it, because otherwise it can cause digestion issues. Now, moving on to the last meal of the day, and that is what we call poached chicken. You know about roasted chicken or grilled chicken, but this is poached chicken, which means that it's basically we try to cook it in the water. So basically you need to take 1 whole chicken, but obviously we're not going to eat it whole. We just need to make sure that we are eating some portion of it, because otherwise we'll be eating too many calories. So I've taken one full chicken, and then you can just marinate it. You can take 1 tablespoon of ginger paste, 1 tablespoon of garlic paste, and then you can add, let's say, chicken broth or any masala that you would like. So you can see I have taken some spices, mixed them together. I actually marinated this chicken for, let's say, 2 hours, and then you need to take, let's say, 1.5 liters of water in a big, cooking utensil. You can put the whole chicken in, and then you need to cook it. After, let's say, 10 minutes, you need to flip it around and then keep cooking it. And you don't need to give any lid. If you would like, you can give a lid as well, maybe for 10 to 15 minutes, so that it is properly cooked. And we just need to make sure that we do not add more water in, and we just keep changing the size. And after 40 to 50 minutes, you can see that my chicken is fully ready. We will just make sure that at the end there's no water remaining. And then before we consume it, we need to make sure that we are taking 2 glasses of water. Now, if you look at the portion size, I have taken 250 grams, or let's say 300 grams of chicken from this whole chicken. So you have a weighing scale in the kitchen, as I mentioned in episode number 1, so you can measure it. And also you can eat loads of vegetables with it. So you can basically take cucumber, for example, onion, tomatoes together. You can add some amount of yogurt, but not more than 100 grams of yogurt. So if you look at the number of calories for this particular meal, there are 475 calories. Now, moving on to the last part of the video, and that is obviously the green tea. We should be taking green tea before we sleep, so between 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. before you go to bed. So you just take green tea. I always add moringa powder because it has got health benefit. In terms of calories, there are 6 calories approximately in the green tea. So if you look at the total number of calories in this whole day today, because on day number 15, basically in episode number 16, we will start with like weight measurements. After every 7 days, you have seen in episode number 8 episode number 9, what I've done was, after eating this meal plan, consuming all these things, after consuming for 7 days, we basically stand on the weighing scale and see what is the impact. So if you remember, but I was weighing like 92 kilograms at the beginning, and then my weight was reduced to 90.6, so I reduced 1.4 kg. So tomorrow we are going to see with these recipes how much my weight was lost and how much it impacted. So before you take those measurements, the 7th day of the week, we try to reduce slight number of calories. We try to eat less number of calories. So you have seen in previous days that we were consuming around 1500 calories, but today we are going to have 1100 calories altogether. It's totally up to you how many calories would you like to eat. Again, as I mentioned, if you balance it, if you consume same number of calories as your body requires, then your weight is not going to increase or decrease. If you eat less number of calories than your body requires, then obviously it means that you're going to reduce weight. And if you're eating more number of calories, then it means gradually you're going to build on your weight. And as I mentioned earlier, you might have seen that earlier as well, that for example, when I was 92 kilograms with very little or no exercise, I needed 2500 calories per day. So if I'm eating 1500 calories, that it means that for one day I'll be reducing approximately 100 grams of fat. So which means that for one whole week, if I maintain that, I will be able to reduce 700 grams or 800 grams or approximately 1 kilograms. So and this is simple as that. This is basic scientific knowledge, basically, on the basis of which you can reduce your weight. And obviously, over the course of 1 month, you can reduce 3 to 4 kgs, and then over the course of 4 to 5 months, you can reduce maybe 12 to 15 kgs, depending upon how many calories you take. And also, as your weight is reduced, your body needs less calories. So you have to keep checking on the calculator, and then you have to basically change the amount of food you are taking in until you meet your target. So if you need one-to-one support for your weight loss journey, if you need personalized support, you can always email us at info@aghredlines.org. We can definitely try to help you in your weight loss journey. Please keep watching my channel. Please do share with your friends and family, specifically those who need help in weight loss. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I will see you tomorrow, and tomorrow we're going to do some weight measurements, and also we'll be discussing some cheat days and some important things about having those cheat days. So please stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Amir Hassan signing off.